So I have a little bit of a trouble here with my Peugeot 308. As you can see, this spring is not the way it should be, so I need to change it. First of all, I have some troubles here because I don't have these sockets. So I discovered that you can actually use, not that one, here is a, so it's a 14mm, and this is with, it's not the 6 squares, like it's 12, and it fits pretty good in there. I will just hold this one while I put most force on this nut here. I've taken off the wheels, and then removing the wiper arm is the next step. So they do not want to cooperate, so what I will do is I put some penetrating oil there and work on those struts instead. If you clean the threads, it's much easier to get the nut out. So I tried this 21mm U-ring wrench and using a hammer like this, but it doesn't work. I have to get a long 21mm socket so I can use the, the air pressurized tool. Burp, burp. Look what I found. So it was a little bit of work, but they are both out, and now I need to disconnect that one and then up there also. This one was quite easy to remove. Just hold it like this, unless you have this special E tool, which I don't have, and then a 13mm U-ring wrench. One hand to hold, one hand to unscrew it. To get the wipers off, I had to use this tire iron, and I held it up and then screwed this nut on a couple of turns and then used some force. Be very careful, don't hit your windscreen. Now that you have this plastic off, you should clean the area here. There are some like tubes that goes down here, and if you pour water, you'll get it behind that front wheel. So clean both sides. If there's a stop here, you might get water inside the cabin. So and this one is sorry, considering something like, there we go, something like that, and this one here, and then this one is, yeah, it's down here. But I need to remove these screws here, and then I can actually remove the whole strut. Do not, whatever you do, do not remove this nut here, because if you remove this nut, you will actually like open up the strut, and it will come down like with a great force. I've actually have seen it happen. We had an idiot in the workshop, and he removed this nut in his own car, and it was like a big boom, because when you open this up, this part here will come down, and because the spring will separate it. So it was a big boom in the workshop, and another mechanic helped him to fix it, removed everything. He was also changing the spring, I think, on his car. And then after they had fixed one side, it took like 5 minutes, and then boom, he did the same thing on the other side. So yeah, like not the sharpest knife in the drawer. So there, the struts are off on both sides, and this one is the not broken one, and You know what? I think it has been changed. There's no rust on this spring. So maybe someone changed this side before me. I only had this car for a couple of months, so try to use something like a strap here to keep this in place. On the other side I use this because when the drive shaft is pulled, it will leak oil from the gearbox. Actually it did leak a little bit, but I managed to get it in fast, so no problem. So here is the faulty one, but actually it does look kind of good. So I will change both sides anyway. The new springs with new top bearings and made in Sweden, yeah. Top bearing up here was okay, so I'm actually not gonna change it. Damper is okay. I replaced the darkness with snow instead. I don't know which is the worst, but at least it's not raining, so that's a good thing. I sent some pictures to colleagues of mine and telling them I was working with my car here in the parking lot, and they said, yeah, it's like being 18 again. And yeah, I don't know about that, but it is an experience. Alright, we got a little bit of a problem here. You see this torsion bar? It needs to come down on both sides because this is supposed to go into there. But I'm gonna try something else. Ha! there's ice here, and that's why this plastic doesn't really go down into here. Yeah, great working outdoors. Ah, yes. Let's try the wipers. Yeah. The brakes were stuck and wouldn't move, and you can see they have been really hot because it's flaking rust up on the brake disc, and they are worn out and need to be changed, but I just removed the rust from the pad carrier and put some copper grease there, and now they're running free, and maybe I'll change them this spring when I can be indoors or something. Alright, new springs in front, serviced the front brakes, winter tires on. The rear brakes were actually brand new, so that was good. Ready for some more work, I guess. Thanks for watching, and bye.